I wonder what Owl's been thinking after that set. What he's sort of reflected upon, what he wants to do differently. I don't know how much time he's had given. He's had to go straight into zone, and then go into OwlBB. Hang on, has he forgotten he can't afford to get grabbed?
Yeah, Luugi definitely starting out strong here with a quick 70% off of a basically dropped combo. But yeah, actually Owl, now that we've kind of different to the last set, Owl having much more freedom to kind of play the way he wants and use his grenades, like a much more natural way of playing for Banjo. And that's what we're going to see a lot of.
Oh, wow. Luugi's dead.
Luugi has dropped his stock very early, that's unfortunate. Yeah, quite the opening for game 1 of this loser's final set for OwlBBs. Just playing really well, getting that stock really early. And the thing we saw in the last set that these guys played in winners was was the adaptation of OwlBBs to kind of start going off stage more. So I wonder if we will see that kind of come back in this set. Kind of the off stage, specifically nair play, just to kind of take away Luugi's jump and then take these stocks.
Strong advantage regardless. Haven't seen him go off with nair just yet, but that first stock did go to sniping away the jump with a back air from Luugi. He's going to take Owl's first stock.
Actually,
reminiscent of that last set.
Yeah, this time beginning as we ended last time, but how will it end? Who knows? Yeah, so far on this stock, OwlBBs with a decent little lead, but obviously nothing that Luigi can't make up in an instant.
We all know how deadly Luugi is once he gets in.
Once he gets any kind of hit, just anything to 100.
You don't need a grab. You can get straight chop, straight up there.
Yeah, it's really hard to understate how good and consistent Luugi's combo game is, even off of things that aren't from his own character, like grenade. He just knows the combos for some reason.
Oh, I don't know how that grab didn't hit, but that could have been dead. Wow, instead,
amazing.
I was going to get that Regal on the wing conversion. Lovely stuff there.
Yeah, and that confirm, actually very hard to get, like a very tight, almost frame perfect confirm. But OwlBBs hitting it every single time.
He makes it look so easy. He makes it know it's that tight.
Oh, it's very tight, yeah. Yeah, really nice kind of safe off-stage play here. It's going to be really interesting to see how Luugi is able to kind of adapt and deal with this grenade from ledge.
I don't know how he finds these hits.
Yeah, they just seem to come to him. Yeah, but yeah,
he knows to overshoot just a little bit, just like that up smash. Like Owl can't run away from it forever. Eventually, you get cornered. Eventually, you end up in a bad spot. Yeah, if you just shoot a little bit further.
And I feel like Luigi's kind of ground speed is always a little bit more than maybe you expect, especially when he kind of starts running. He really speeds up, and I think that can make it kind of hard for him to deal with on the ground. Wow, you can't down air around here. I'm invincible. Just throwing out the.
He went high.
But Luugi does his own side B as well, actually catching Owl, and the potential looking very even here. Is this going to be a down B? No, it's going to be a back air, and yeah, he does take it. Amazing confirm to steal away that game from Owl.
Great reaction to the DI. There's so many options you have, but he knows the right one to pick. He can struggle to, when you DI down for away, you can struggle to confirm into down B or into up B because you have to dash and then maybe turn around. But Luugi was ready for it, ready for the raw backer. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Game 1 going to the kid.
Yeah, and despite the fact that I think that game largely looked Owl favored as well, but it's kind of those individual hits that Luugi just seems to find and capitalize off of.
Yeah, he's been just going that little extra. Oh, wow, that was a weird pratfall type thing. Landing up tilt into another up. Wow. Yeah, brilliant punish game.
Really the opposite of his last set. We can see now the grenades are being so good for Owl. He's using them so liberally and it's really working out, but this is going to be a down throw to downer. Yeah, a lot of damage sending Owl off stage, putting him back at the ledge. Can he get even more damage here? Owl smartly landing on the platform, getting dragged away just a little bit. And now putting actually Luugi back off stage. A little bit of reversal, and that should be the stock, right? Yeah, backer.
One more. Yeah, I don't even need it because he got a jump, yeah.
Yeah, if he got the misfire maybe, but yeah, unfortunately, Luigi without a jump is not the best character off stage. In fact, probably one of the worst characters.
They're definitely old. Oh, nah, it's
wow.
fine.
Yeah, Al with the confidence there, like definitely trying to get like a nair or a back air. Not quite gonna find it, but 77%. He's dead on the platform. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely kind of doing what we couldn't there and taking the stock so early.
Yeah, it's such a different change of pace from the last set where they're both kind of struggling to get the stocks off each other. Here, stocks are flying left and right.
I'm so glad that we get 2 of these sets because they're so fun to watch. Yeah, that's going to be another conversion from Luugi. Getting a lot of damage in, but wow, he does continue with the back air. And wow, that one actually getting cancelled by his own grenade. Al does have to be careful about how he's using his grenades. Luugi's actually doing a really good job of just not taking that stop. Yeah, Luugi's doing a really good job of actually catching these grenades and using them against Al. In order to get like conversions, stopping Wonder Wing, these kind of things.
Such a delicate movement from Luugi. No, he sees the player dancing around the shield, walking around, but Ow gets 3 Breagles, no Wonder Wing just yet.
Really nice wait there from Al to kind of wait out the grenade and then get zone out there. Forward throw not quite going to take the stock just yet.
Like, out of range down for a down B. You kind of want to get a back for it at this point as Luigi. Can you get that? Yes, you can.
Yeah, he is getting the net. Spending so much time off stage.
Oh, but Al's not making it back.
Oh, no.
And Luigi getting fortunate with that misfire. I don't know if he was able to make it back without that. I don't know if he had to jump. But yeah, it's such a good position. Look at these hits. 69 on board. Another back air. Can continue. Strong corner pressure keeping. Al can find that platform.
Yeah, but Al kind of taking it slow, actually managing to make his way back out here. Yeah, he's going to get this hit.
Going to go low. No, he's staying there.
Wow. Back air actually just not taking the stock there.
Gonna have to. Oh yeah, he does air dodge. Not enough.
That is unfortunate, but with this amount of damage on here, it's still looking pretty good on Luugi's end. It's gonna be up to Owl here to try and just like find some kind of hit.
Into upper, into backer, into another game win for Luugi. 2-0 up. Kids doing really well.
Yeah, 2-0 up, and even though Owl has been able to like keep it very even throughout most of like the game. It's just these final interactions that Luugi's just managing to clutch out, and he's playing these final interactions really well.
Yeah, these games certainly haven't been a wash. They're very tight, but Luugi just pulls away at the end.
Yeah, but Owl definitely not a stranger to the quick adaptation. We've seen it in the previous sets, how he can maybe go from a deficit into just an immediate win. So yeah, that's definitely what he's going to be kind of looking to do though.
Going back to Town City, wanting wide stage, kind of want to just I think that you kind of want to be using the platforms a lot more. Hard for Luigi to get in.
Yeah, now kind of getting almost too comfortable with pulling these grenades here. Luugi is going to punish those. That's kind of something we mentioned in the last game, that Owl is kind of pulling them a lot, but either Luugi's catching them, punishing him, or pulling them. Yeah, maybe something he kind of wants to watch out for here. Yeah, this is looking really solid from Luugi right now. Owl managing to get his Breagle combos, but getting Luugi stuck on the platform and off stage. We've seen the off stage has been really good for Owl so far.
Oh, good air dodge. Hard to 2-frame. It's going to be kind of difficult for Al to regain his footing in a set, and he needs to. This is could be his final game in the tournament.
Yeah, keep in mind
low. Oh, the lucky but great tech!
Really nice tech. Yeah, Luugi does manage to make it back. But yeah, Banjo just throwing out the Wonder Wing, but it doesn't quite kill.
How are we going to... Again?
Another misfire.
2 in a row, yeah?
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah, like, I was racked. I'll take a lot to get that stop off. Kind of unfortunate, like, if that wasn't a misfire, you would have taken so much, probably would have been able to... Where are you going?
If only that had been a misfire. Way off stage. Okay, and I think 2 more Wonder Wings left on Owl right now. He's trying to make it off this ledge and trying to get some damage onto Luugi, but Well, especially definitely making it difficult.
That grenade saved him, but it didn't actually. He just got chopped regardless.
Yeah, Owl just kind of overextending there, trying to get the side B. It is kind of a desperate kind of read, but Luugi kind of staying focused, getting that forward smash, and Owl is kind of starting to build this damage, but so is Luugi. Getting these individual hits. He's going to try and get something out of here.
Oh my,
Okay.
even stocks. Knowing Luigi's going to press the button, knowing he can just one-wing through it, ignore it, say no.
Yeah, now we are back to a somewhat even game. Obviously, Luugi with the potential to kind of...
Be careful, Owl, you don't have many. This is going to be like your last stock. Oh, very well-timed roll in. If Luugi gets right, that was it.
Yeah, and Owl is kind of very willing to kind of play in this corner right now, but perhaps he shouldn't be. He's definitely not in a great position to kind of do things that are too risky here. Okay, really nice forwarder. Yeah, and Luugi definitely wants that back throw, but so does Owl, sending Luugi off stage. He's going to get the net. Oh no! He should make it back with Wonder Wing? Yes, he does.
Nah, down B.
Down B.
Is it?
He's going to get the eye. He doesn't. No, that's
Take it. Brilliant stuff from Luugi though.
Yeah, a very quick 3-0 from Luugi. Just playing really well, playing really confidently, and yeah, nothing like the previous two sets that we've seen of these two. This one very Luugi favored, previously going really back and forth.
There was still moments for Owl there. Like even though he was so far behind him, if that nair worked out differently for Owl, that could have been his game. I don't know how much energy Luugi has left in the tank after all of that.
Yeah,
getting through a game 5 with Owl in the semis, then a set against Pelly, winners, then beating Owl again. Kids on 3 hours sleep. Probably his bedtime in a couple hours. Gotta get home for tea.
Yeah,
I don't know how seriously he's going to take this grand final set. Given like he went DDD in that game. In that winners final set, kind of brought it up earlier. I really hope he goes Luigi. I love watching Luigi.
Yeah, I hope so. Maybe kind of having taken some time to kind of think about exactly what he does need to do in this next set.
Dude, Sonic Heroes is not my favorite game. It's one of my favorites.
Sonic Heroes.
I've been playing it
What a beautiful game.
Banger theme.
It is a great song. All of the Sonic songs are amazing.
Yeah, we're seeing the Luigi DDD. No DDD dittos.
Not just yet.